I'm Lutvan Qasmal, student number 192022 41096. Right now I'm gonna explain about strong and weak syllable. Polysyllabic word. In a polysyllabic word, one syllable is always longer as well as spoken louder and with more stress than the other. This is called strong syllable. A strong syllable has a different quality from a weak syllable. It has vowels that cannot occur in a weak syllable and vice versa. The easiest way to determine whether a syllable is strong or weak is based on the stress. A stressed syllable is almost always the strong one, while an unstressed syllable is a weak one. A weak syllable that consists only of consonant is called syllabic consonant. Remember, syllabic consonant is a weak syllable that consists only consonants. Not all weak syllables consist of consonant. They could be consist of vowels as well, but the weak syllable that consists of vowels isn't syllabic consonant. Moving on, we have a table that separated strong and weak syllable, which point out the difference between the two. A strong syllable is spoken longer, spoken with more intensity or louder, and stressed. And has peaks consists of all vowels, long vowels, diphthong included, except a, schwa, e, I, or u, where weak syllable is spoken shorter, spoken with less intensity or quieter, and unstressed, and has peaks with vowels a, e, I, and o, u, which are except in a strong syllable is included in a weak syllable. For example, in the word candle, which the first syllable is spoken longer and louder, while the second syllable is spoken shorter and quieter. Candle, longer and louder. Cant, and then dull, spoken shorter and quieter. And the can, it has stress on it, and the dull, it has no stress. From the example, I guess the first three differences is clear, and we are going to talk about the fourth difference, the peaks later. Strong syllable, when the peak is a vowel from this set: e, a, a, o, o. Then the syllable ends with a coda. Example: let, is the peak, the is the coda. Swim, a is the peak, m is the coda. Another example: drink, e is the peak, ng is the coda. Weak syllable. A weak syllable can only have peaks with the vowels a, I, o, e in a specific condition, with a mark, with a little star mark on there. A weak final syllable can also end with the vowels above. For example, happy, there are e in the end, but it's a weak syllable. A weak syllable can end with a coda if the peak is a. For example, open, open. Now, in a specific condition with a marked little star, a weak syllable can have as the peak only when the syllable doesn't end with a coda, and when the following syllable begins with a consonant. For example, architect, architect. As what I said in the beginning about the table that differ the two, about the peak that consists of vowels. Now we talk about swa or a. A weak syllable often has as the peak, although it's not always like that. Differentiating vowels sounds in a weak syllable from that in a strong syllable must be done by thinking of the sound it. The vowel makes it is a strong syllable. Example: the letter A in the word attempt is pronounced a. Attempt in the word attempt is pronounced a in a strong syllable but a in a weak one. If in a strong syllable, attend. If in a weak syllable, attend. This is incorrect pronunciation. The second one is the correct pronunciation. The vowel E, vowel A, and O. Oh, vowels E. The vowels E and O. The vowels E and O only appear in a weak syllable. E is located between E and A. U is located between the U and O. Is that correct? E and U vowels can be a bit tricky to pronounce because sometimes they sound closer to E and U, and other time they sound closer to A and O. E and U seem to sound closer to E or U when they precede another vowel, where E can be found. The A or Y in a word that end with A or Y after one or two consonants. Happy, valley. The A in prefixes re, pre, or d, if they precede with a vowel that and is unstressed, for example, react, create. The E in suffixes us and it, when these suffixes have two syllables, hilarious, appreciate. In unstressed, he, she, we, me, and be. In article, the when it precedes a vowel, such as the apple, where u can be found. In the o or o in the words you, to, into, and do, when these words are unstressed and don't precede a consonant. In the o and o in the words through and who when unstressed. And the last in the u in words where the u precedes another vowel. For example, influenza. Syllabic consonant. We're moving on to weak syllable. Syllabic consonant. Syllabic consonant is a type. Syllabic consonant is a type of weak syllable that consists only of consonants and is given the diacritic mark beneath the symbol. In a syllabic consonant, the consonant l and r or any nasal consonant can be the peak. L and R and nasal consonants are considered weak when they are pronounced as if there's the sound before it. For example, bottle actually transcribed battle, but sounds like bottle. Syllabic consonant L. Syllabic consonant L is a weak syllable that usually occurs in a word that ends with one or more consonants that precede L sounds, such as in the words bottle and cattle. If the consonant before L is alveolar consonant, th, d, r, sa, z, na, sha, zha, then the L is a dark L is a dark L. Syllabic consonant L also appears in words that end with L or al, such as panel and kernel. Syllabic consonant N. Syllabic consonant N appears in the following environment. Syllabic N is most commonly found after alveolar plosive. The th and the n are fricative, s and z. Initial position. Syllabic consonant in initial position, as in phonetic, and in medial and final position, n as in threaten, 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 threaten. Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you.